Hi everyone. So I'm going to talk to you about an alphabet board. I just printed this offline and then had it laminated so that it could be more durable and not get damaged so easily. An alphabet board is used as a written communication that someone who may not have the ability to type, or they don't have the ability to talk, or just anything that they want to be able to write but they're having a hard time doing, that they would be able to just point to the letters and the person who's reading it can see what they're trying to write. So they could ask questions through it because it has a little question mark. They could give numbers. So for instance, I could say M-Y, my, and then N-A-M-E, my name, and then W-H-I-T-N-E-Y, my name is Whitney. And then, or I could ask them like what their name is by just doing W-H-A-T-Y-O-U-R-N-A-M-E question mark, and then they would be able to answer me, or they could type it on the board, like they could say it on the board and I would be able to watch them and see what it is. What I like about this board one is that it has a yes and a no. So even if the person can't communicate or they don't want to type yes and no out, because people have a lot of yes and no questions, they could just point to no or point to yes. They could give like telephone numbers, or they could do math on this for it, like 2, or tell you like the number that they're thinking about. The type of person that could use this would be someone who's like non-verbal, or they don't have really good motor skills. And one thing I've seen these boards used for, and this might be a bit hard, but someone who doesn't have good motor skills, you could have someone hold their arm kind of like supporting like this, and they could kind of direct them where they want to go on the board. So someone, for instance, that can't move their arms that much, they could still be able to use one of these if they have an assistant being able to, hold their arm up, and then they could just move to where they need to go. Other people can use it, like victims that have been in accidents. If they're in hospital, they could point to different things on the board. So yeah, this is just a simple board. Doesn't take a lot of time to make. They're easy to use and most people will be able to understand them. I would suggest this would be quite a good thing for older students that are able to read and write and understands letters a lot, that they could use this and be able to show what they're trying to say. It's also something that's not going to impact them to peers to show that they're different, because it's just a piece of paper and they could just point to it and people will be able to read and they'll be able to like communicate with people. They could write different stories, whatever they want to write. They could have a scribe next to them and they just point to the letters and the scribe can type for them. So even though it's just such a simple board, there's so much that can be used with the alphabet board.